You are listening to Venus Rose, interactive spiritual Q&A and the power of sound.
Music is like sunshine.
Hello, conscious souls. How are you feeling? Solstice is here. On the northern hemisphere, the days are finally going to be longer again. The light is returning, so to speak, and the cosmos is asking us in which direction are we letting our light shine. Since the southern hemisphere is officially starting summer, they have more light through the sun anyway. The interstellar object called 3I Atlas has passed by 2 days ago, being the closest to Earth on Friday the 19th. It was an agitated energy that day. Sagittarius season comes to an end, and I want to talk about travel. One of my most favorite things is to explore nature in sacred sites across the world. I love to go on an adventure on a regular basis to get new insights. The polymath Robert Edward Grant says, geometry is the QR code for the subconscious mind, and I agree with that. But want to add that crystals and minerals function in a similar way for the whole body. Once a year, there is an exhibition in the nearest city where I live about crystals and gemstones from all around the world. I love to check out their vibration and healing abilities. I exposed my body to an almost 6 feet high amethyst geode, stood there for some minutes, and my whole body was tickling. My shoulder and back pains were gone on the next day. To visit this exhibition is almost like a short trip around the world, where I get into contact with pieces of Gaia out of her essence from different countries, summarized all in one place. When I ask people around me what comes up, where do you like to travel to? Many different styles were mentioned. One of my old friends told me she travels in meditation. She checks out alternative timelines from the past and the future. This is quite interesting. We never talked about that before. It is a way to influence things, change trajectories in your life if you know how to. Sometimes she travels back to India, where she was trained as a yoga instructor. There are so many ways to travel. One of my mentees, Eileen, is brilliant in animal telepathic communication. People contact her in German language to talk to their animals. Since we are active in the equestrian world, mostly horses are brought to her attention, but other species too. I'm so happy to hear that more and more young equestrians, and those who are competing as well, are open to let somebody talk to their horses. Even if they are skeptical in the beginning, most of them are mind-blown from the results. It is seldom that people do not like what their pet friend has to say. Why I want to mention her today is because Eileen told me about a special case where a mare she talked to mentioned a grief that she carried where her human friends were not able to help her with. After insisting friendly, the mare showed Eileen pictures and took her in on an emotional journey. I was sobbing, said Eileen to me. I felt the heartache of this horse in my whole body. Sometimes it helps to share your pain with someone who cares to listen. For the animals, it is the same. Oftentimes we humans do not understand them properly, and they give up to try to communicate certain things. And when someone comes with telepathy, they have the opportunity to share stuff and let go of things they've held on to for a long time. I'm so proud of you, Eileen. Please continue with your beautiful work. And if anybody is interested in letting someone talk to your animal, use the email in my show notes for Eileen, or you can contact me for this kind of things as well. Yes, telepathy is a kind of travel in its own way. I often mentioned sound journey. When people do one-on-one sessions with me and we listen together to what their soul has to say about a certain topic, we dive deep with the sound onto a journey, and many have visited past parallel lives with the assistance of the sound of my voice and crystal bowls. Since everything is frequency and sound is a potent version of it, the light codes that I bring forth can assist with the individual and collective ascension process. People have sensation in their bodies they have never experienced before. I remember the most intense sound journey I personally had in one of the training sessions with the Master of Sound, Tom Kenyon. He was bringing forth sounds for the group in connection with the White Tara. The White Tara is a female Buddhist deity. She represents the female aspect of the universe, a goddess archetype that exists in different color expressions, different frequencies, so to speak. The green Tara is connected to liberation, of fear, for example. White is about purity, compassion. My take is that she holds all the other colors in her spectrum. She is worshipped as the mother of all Buddhas in Tibet and Nepal. Many moons ago, it was a full moon back then, the sound journey with Tom Kenyon was so intense that no one was able to get up from their chairs for at least 15 minutes after we landed. My roommate and me did not speak anymore. We went straight to bed and shared our experiences the next morning. What about traveling in the dream space? I'm not talking about daydreaming here, which can be fun, of course. And it is a vital aspect in creating things we want to manifest in life. I am not an expert in lucid dreaming, or maybe I am, without knowing it, but traveling to unknown places can be quite intense, but so much fun. You do get quick to your destination, and it is less expensive than anything else. As I said earlier, I love going on adventures. I have visited beautiful places and met lovely people on my journeys. In the spiritual community, we call it grid work. If you feel called to a certain location, you can meet with a group or alone to anchor light into the earth, for example. Oftentimes, I have been called to release energies from places. Most of the time in such cases, something tragic happened and a witness is needed to neutralize the pain that was caused with unconditional love. Just like with the story of the mare I talked about in the beginning of this episode, places need to be heard as well. I travel to find healing too. My special friends are the redwood trees. I love them so much. Many of them are found on the west coast of the US. The Muir Woods are definitely a magical place. Mill Valley, California is not too far from San Francisco. In case someone would like to go on a sound journey with me, send me an email, which you can find in the show notes. So I wish you all the best for whatever destination your heart calls you to, and for which way you choose to travel, of course, too. Embark on the light of this solstice energy that it is bringing to you. Capricorn season is here, knocking at the door, and I love to hear from you. The themes are about ambition and discipline, structure. Oh, where's the spontaneity from Sagittarius? You can leave things in the comments of my YouTube channel and named Crystal Seraphim Sounds or my Instagram. For those of you who do not have social media and love to send questions or would like to book a one-on-one session to go on a soul sound journey with me, send me an email for further details. You can find everything in the show notes. Thank you for tuning in. Have a beautiful start into the new week and lovely gatherings with family and friends if you celebrate Christmas this week. For all of you who do not, of course, I wish you the same. Nevertheless, love to you all. Rose.